On the surface of Earth, a spacecraft has a mass of 2 times 10 to the power of 4 kilograms. What is the mass of the spacecraft at a distance of 1 Earth radius above Earth's surface? Now the key here is to realize that we're asked for the mass of the spacecraft. We know that mass is the quantity of matter contained within an object. And that does not change depending on the object's position. So wherever this spacecraft is, its mass will remain the same. Unless it's moving at incredibly high speeds, but that is an upper level physics discussion. Anyways, the spacecraft will have the same mass regardless of its position relative to Earth. So the answer that we're looking for is that the mass will still be 2 times 10 to the power of 4 kilograms. One thing that will change is the spacecraft's weight. So if it weighs a certain amount on Earth's surface, if we move it to double that distance, so at Earth's surface it would be 1 Earth radius from the center of mass of the Earth. If we move it another Earth radius away, we will have doubled the distance between the spacecraft and the center of mass of the Earth. So 1 Earth radius to the surface of Earth, 2 Earth radii to 1 Earth radii away from the surface of Earth. I know that's a bit confusing to say, but in effect, what the question is proposing is that we double the distance between the mass of the Earth and the mass of the spacecraft. We know that the force of gravity from the Universal Law of Gravitation, or the weight, is g(mm) over r squared. So that means that the force of gravity is inversely proportional to the distance between the masses squared, which means, like I said, if we double the distance, that the force of gravity will be 1/4 what it was before. So the spacecraft will weigh 1/4 of what it did on Earth's surface. Anyways, that's almost entirely irrelevant for this problem since we're only looking for the mass, and as I stated nearer to the beginning of this video, that mass will remain constant, and it's actually given by the question, so we can just restate that number. It's a bit of a trick question here. So the answer we're looking for is 2 times 10 to the 4 kilograms.